Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ostiarius, but you can call me Osti, and welcome to maybe the finale of Atelier Resleriana. What are we going to do? First, let's do the social links, and then story. Yeah, social links and story. That's the only things we are going to be doing today. Hey there, Totari. Oh, yes, wonderful timing. I just managed to obtain a large bunny ball. Oh, sorry, let me just... Wait, I don't have auto, do I? Oh no, she just interrupts naturally. I just managed to obtain a large bunny ball. If you want, I was thinking of giving you... Really? Thank you! No, don't go interrupting Totori in your excitement. Collecting pony balls is fine and all, but make sure your room doesn't wind up more pony ball than living space. I know. No, this is fine. What's so good about those things anyway? You seriously can't see the appeal of pony balls? I pity you. What a sad life to live, not understanding such a wonderful thing. I get they feel nice and squishy, but why collect them? Aren't they all the same? Wanting to collect something you like is the most natural thing in the world. What's so hard to understand? Calm down, you two. You get it, don't you, Totori? I don't actually like pony balls all that much. But I do understand the feeling of wanting to collect something you're fond of. I love cute things, for example, and I can't help but hoard all the cute things I find. I see. I didn't know you collected stuff, Totally. Whenever I make chimps, I always get carried away and end up making several. That is Chimbu, Chimi, Chinkov, Chindragon. Oh, it's literally Chimu Dragon-kun. Okay. That many? Can you really tell them all apart? Of course, each one is totally unique. They all have little quirks that made them cute in their own way. You got the same look on your eyes Rias get when she starts talking about pony balls. I didn't know there was still gonna be more Totori. Or maybe this was the last one, we just got a cutscene. We should be getting the final one of each character. Oh, it's Lucky and Raze. What are you two chatting about? You look like GPs in a pod. They do look like the same. Not the same, but yeah. Do we? Well, that's essentially what we were talking about. The fact that we are both sword wielders. I've been asking Ray some questions about his techniques. So where did you learn to fight like that? The academy. Everything I know, I learned from my old geezer of a grandpa. Old geezer? That's a fun way to talk about the person who taught you all you know. So what? It's not like he can hear. When I was a kid, he threw me on everything, starting with how to hold the blade. Wait, how young did you start? Anyway, what about you? Did you train somewhere? No, nothing like that. You see, I use a special blade called the Alchemic sword. It draws power from alchemically created cores. Thanks to that, even an amateur like me can wield a sword in battle. Although, I doubt a well-trained swordsman such as yourself would call my slapdash technique proper swordsmanship. You both use the same weapon, but your fighting styles couldn't be more different, huh? An alchemic sword, its structure might be similar to my weapon then. Didn't we talk about this before? Use a spear, right? May I take a look at it later? Of course. Thank you. But back to the topic of hand. Raze, I'd like you to teach me a little about swordsmanship. I'm sure I can improve if I actually learn the proper techniques. I don't think I'm good enough to be a teacher. Would you mind if I join too? I really like to learn more about your alchemic sword, Logi. And I'm sure there are still some things I can learn from Reis as well. I don't mind at all. I'll teach you everything I can. Thanks, you two. Just boy be boys. Let's find a place where we can sit and talk. Go with them, Reis. Come on. I haven't even agreed to anything yet, and off they go as if it's already settled. It's already settled. Go with them. Yeah, well, it's probably too late to fight it now. Good grief. Fine, I will go and join them. There was no achievement for that one. Ooh, sorry. Interesting. Looks like you're having a serious Let me just drink some water. Sorry about this. Apologies. Looks like you're having a serious discussion. What's up? Hey, Nichu. You were just discussing what kind of work I used to do back in my world. I thought you were an alchemist. Wasn't that your job? I am an alchemist, but as far as my profession goes, I work it for the government. Wait, you are a government official, Logi? Government official? Government. Is it that shocking? Do I not seem the type? On second thought, I guess that kind of roles does suit you. Frankly, I was surprised at myself, but I saw this as an excellent opportunity to hear a new perspective and expand my horizons. Honestly, I'm not sure how much common ground we have. I was a manager like you are, Randolph. I was mainly involved in development. I handled on-site surveys and things like that. But I have to share, probably wasn't all that relevant to you actually. Sorry. Don't know what's up with me today. What I have to share probably wasn't all that relevant to you, I'm afraid. On the contrary, I found it enlightening. Hearing the insights of someone with on-site experience is very useful for people in my position. In fact, you showed me that I should be asking for regular reports from my subordinates who handle on-site assignments. You take everything so seriously, Randall. That reminds me, there is something else I want your perspective on as an alchemist as well as a fellow official. I was wondering if you could offer me any advice about how to deal with a certain alchemist who have been causing me a lot of trouble lately. Well, excuse me for being such a burden. Alright, is that our social links for now? Yes. There were more when we last saw the town, but I guess it's because we don't have Sophie with us. Oh, there is something here. What do we have here? Okay. I wonder what that was. Excuse me, is everything alright? You get voice thing. I'm not sure. See, on my way here there was this ominous fog, or perhaps it was more of a mist. Very strange. I mean, whoever heard of a red fog? A red fog? It couldn't be. This is probably to unlock the less peculiar dungeon. Where did you see it? Oh, it was just across the crestline. It was pretty fatal. So it might have only been a trick of light. Let's check it out. If that has anything to do with the red mist, we need to know. Oh yeah, there on the right. Maybe. Oh, there's a treasure chest on top of that we haven't got yet. Didn't we already have this one? Plate. I think I already have this one. Or maybe it wants me to go to. Yeah, it wants me to go to the next zone. Okay. Let me just grab that treasure chest and then we can go. Should have just quick travel here, but that's okay. Yellow, how have we not gotten this before? Rainbow neutralizer, okay. Not gonna be using this for anything. On the left, okay. Yep, it's a new portal, yeah. Another dimensional path? What does it all mean? I don't like leaving it like this. I'm not sure what we could do about it. We need to find a solution quickly. You unlock lava cave. I'll find 2 more social links, that's okay. Let's do it. Boys being boys. It's not often see you two talking together. What's up? Oh, your timing couldn't be better. We were just talking about you, Slade. Me? Really? Riz has been telling us about the training you did with him. Whoa, Slade, you have been getting lessons from Riz? How did you not know this yet? He talked about that before. Well, yeah. I couldn't hardly say no. You have a very compelling reason. Really? What? Never mind. How come you two are talking about that anyway? Well, Riz here was concerned that his training alone might not be enough. So he asked Log and me whenever we'll be willing to teach you a thing or two as well. Wait, you're gonna train me too? Given how capable Riz is, I don't think it's strictly necessary. Still, you never know what you might go up against, and the stronger you get, the more prepared you will be. So let's get cracking. Come join us for your first training session, Slade. Right now? Why train tomorrow when you can train today? The sooner the better. Don't worry, we won't go too hard on you. Yeah. Well, alright, thanks, Ichi. Wimbel was there and there was no social link. I guess Wimbel is done. Okay, Totori is not done. Aisha, Raisa, Totori. Hey, Totori, Aisha, and Raisa. It's not every day I see you three together. A trio of alchemists, huh? Yep, and when we get together, we can't help but discuss alchemy. We were just talking about how we came to study alchemy. These two have been telling me about their teachers. Totori's teacher was a bit eccentric from what we heard. I don't think we heard about the person Raisa learned from yet. My alchemy mentor is a bit of a strange man himself, you might say. No, we did hear about him in another social link, I think. He's a lot older than... Yeah, she talked to them about how he have to give up alchemy, but still taught him. Yeah, we did talk about him before. He's a lot older than he looks for one. And he loves sweets so much he can't function without them. He's always munching on something sugary. Oh, when it comes to alchemy, he really knows his stuff. You know, I'm starting to have the impression that alchemy and eccentricity goes hand in hand. You are correct. You might be onto something. There were plenty of peculiar alchemists back in my world as well. Ooh. Ooh. That's my... Let me grab some water. Sorry about that. You might be onto something. There were a lot of peculiar alchemists back in my world as well. This world must be pretty special since so many alchemists have been gathering here all at once. This world. True, speaking of, why don't we take this opportunity to share some of our knowledge of alchemy from our respective worlds? I am you guys, an exchange like that sounds like so much fun. What are you talking about? You are an alchemist yourself, Elias. You should join us. Can I? Yatta. Blade, go do something. Go join the boys. Looks like Elias has joined the circle of eccentric alchemists. Alright. Story time. Get Sophie back, and then we can check for few more social links. And I guess just finish the game. I'm assuming chapter 10 is the final one, because everything tells me that this is the end of the story. Like, everything points to this being the end. This could actually have a plot twist and have it like entire second half of the story, but I don't think so. We are level 60, like we should be at the end. Now then, today's lecture, given by yours truly, is about how dimensional paths are stabilized. We haven't observed any incidents with the path at the Atelier, and I believe that this control mechanism here is the reason for that. Control mechanism? You mean the round part here? Indeed, look closely. You see the runes have been carved into it. They are in the same script as the book is written in, and they say, "Deep crimson fog, guiding the lost." What is that supposed to mean? Well, the intended meaning is something like directing the red mist, or simply putly, controlling the red mist. If so, that would mean that the red mist existed before the dimensional paths. Well, according to the book, there is a significant period of time between when the dimensional paths were created and when Kersha turned red. But it's possible additions were made later. In any case, it's hard to think that Alma wouldn't have tried to take any countermeasures. Consider that the tool that Haiter inherited is incomplete. This mechanism was likely created around the same time as the pedestals in the Dimensional Path and Slade book. If we can combine this control mechanism with the Dimensional Wedge, then we should be able to open the Dimensional Path at the tree without the red mist escaping. There's no time to lose, Totally. Let's check it out right away. Let's not hurry. You could kill the entire city again. There is still some work to do, but I think we have a pretty solid grasp of the mechanism and what ingredients we require. There wasn't Sophie in the atelier waiting for us? Impressive work, you two. Totally deserves most of the credit, honestly. I was more or less just standing there, nodding alone. So, are you gonna try to synthesize right away? If you're short of ingredients, I'll help you get whatever you need. Thanks, Lady. Let's all work together to get this thing done. Are we not gonna wait for Sophie? Okay. I guess we're not waiting for Sophie. Should I make it high level? Does it matter? Let's at least make it, like, look good. Yeah. Yeah, at least make it, like, S rank. No. It is done. We actually managed to create a dimensional gate. We did it, Rias. Excellent work, you two. You have every right to call yourself a true alchemist now, Rias. Well, that's one of the two problems solved. If we just place this near the Alma Gate tree, then... But do bear in mind that we only get one shot at this. Once the gate is open, it's do or die. Oh, I brought our helper. Yeah, you should have brought her earlier. Long time no see, everyone. And Esna? Just as I thought. Yes, hey everyone, I'm so glad to be here with you all. With you again. I couldn't think of anyone in this world with more knowledge about all things alchemy than Resna here. I thought you would bring like every alchemist that we have in the game. Sophie already fueled me. I'm going to do everything in my power to help. Just in case, I reach out to Izana, Valera, and Heidi as well. Now that's what I call a true pro. You sure know how to get things done. It's so reassuring to have you here, Riesna. So I wish it was under less dire circumstances. Don't worry about it, there is no danger. I wouldn't brave you if it means helping you out, Ries. Sorry to interrupt our happy reunion, but may I proceed with my explanation? Sorry, of course. With the completion of the dimensional gate, one of two obstacles in your path have been cleared. Now we must focus on the second. Our second task is improving the guy's core so that they can work as originally intended, right? Indeed, but first, make sure we are on the same page. Let us review what a guy's core is. Originally, Guy's Core were created to rescue the souls captured by Kershaw and to serve as a temporary haven for them. Of course, Slade, his father, and those before him have primarily used them as weapons, but that should come as no surprise. After all, Guy's Core functions as a haven for souls was never finalized. The text describes its potential in some details, but the information is incomplete. What we do know is that the cores are meant to have two functions, the power to detach souls and the power to store them. They actually have the mechanism for both of those functions already built into them. They merely lack the power needed to utilize them. That is to say, with the current output, the Geist Core do not have the power to utilize their full potential. Oh, I know, if one doesn't cut, maybe we could try combining all 5 together? Good idea, Rias. I was thinking the same thing, but I doubt just sticking them together would be enough. We probably shouldn't try melting them down to combine them either. I'd rather we didn't do that. If I may, everyone, I'm not sure if it would be of use or not, but as a resident of this world, I have something to share. This is not very widely known ingredient nowadays, but there is something called the Crade Wing. It was discovered around the time of the kingdom founding. The story goes that it could be used to make all kinds of tools adaptable and combinable. Okay, is it something from the gacha? Since it was discovered after her time, there's a good chance Alma wouldn't have known about it. That's it? That is it. If we use that ingredient, we should be able to combine the power of all the Geist Cores into one. Amazing, you really are the best, Rizna. There is just one problem. Crade Wing is very rare. It's almost impossible to get a hold of these days. I see. I suppose it would take an expert in materials or ingredients to even have a chance to even have an idea of where to look. Then Heiter might be able to tell us. He's dealt in ore before. Heiter, it certainly wouldn't hurt to ask. Okay. And since we have Sophie, that should have unlocked the... Okay, a social link. Chupat! Heiter. The plot needs you again. Rias late. Heiter, you mentioned you have dealt in ore before. Have you ever heard of something called the Crade Wing? Well... we need in order to complete the Geist Core. If you have any information at all, please tell us. Here is a Crade Wing. Go ahead and take it. Wait, you have some? How? Why? When? There is no doubt about it. That's the Crade Wing. Any traveling merchant worth their salt knows to keep an eye out for valuable items. A discerning eye can pick out something that, even in small quantities, can turn a huge profit. I don't deal in ore much nowadays, but my previous experience allowed me to identify stones that will fetch a high price. Stones like that one are both valuable and light, so I always carry some of them around with me. Can't say I ever expect that to come in handy at a time like this, so... This stone is worth a lot of money, isn't it? How much do you want for it? I don't want you to pay for it, just take it. But... don't even think about it. My desire to right my wrongs is what got us in this situation to begin with. I welcome any chance to help the people I drag into this mess. Not that I think one stone is enough to clear this state or anything, just think of it as another step in my lifelong journey to make up for what I have done. Heiter, thank you. Cradle Wing! Okay, let me just see... yeah, it's a Sophie... makes sense. She still has one dot on this skill tree to unlock, I think. Well, if it isn't Sophie and Wimbel. What are you two talking about? Oh, hey guys. There was something I want to ask Wimbel here. So Wimbel, does the broom you use have does the broom you use have magic cast on it? No, it isn't a magic broom per se. Rather, it's a catalyst for magical use, so it's like a staff. There are many different things that can be used, but well, a broom has always worked best for me. I see, sounds awful complicated. You think so? I think alchemy is pretty complex too, though. What made you want to ask about my broom? I was wondering if there were any tools that could keep my room clean for me. And I thought that a witch broom might be able to, you know, clean up stuff on its own. Listen here, my broom isn't a cleaning tool. Yeah, of course not. Something that could clean on its own does sound convenient, but it will probably be hard to make. Without human oversight, things might even end up messier than they started. Yeah, that figures. I'm pretty sure if we check the entire series, we are probably gonna find something that can do it. You see, I'm not so good at tidying up. Things I will get messy before I know it, so it'd be nice if there was ever a tool that would clean up for me. If you have time to dream of magic solutions, how about you using that to clean instead? If you like, we could help you clean a little. Sorry. You really mean it? We are not exactly busy right now. Yeah, we are free. So sure, it will go faster with more people on the job. Yay, thank you so much. You two are lifesavers. Are you sure you two know what you're getting into? Cleaning up Sophie's mess will probably take all day. Wait, is it that bad? It's true I haven't cleaned up in a while, so there's a lot of stuff scattered about. But you guys are still going to help, right? Oh, I can't thank you enough. Wait, I just remembered something I need to do. I got to head off to take care of that, so I'll leave the rest to you, it's late. Hey! Oh, I almost forgot that I still need to buy groceries. Sorry, Sophie, maybe next time. You're kidding, please wait, guys. Dun, 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 dun. Still, that's not her final skill, right? Yeah, so there is still at least one more social link with her. Okay, back to the atelier. Let's craft the guy's supreme core. Also, there was an icon in one of the areas, probably the final portal. Hey, welcome back. Did you manage to find any information on that ingredient? Even better, we brought it back with us. Yeah, that fear is still nothing to get depressed over. We just have to be patient and persistent. Wait, you what? You mean have some cradling with you right now? Heiter gave it to us. Not bad, old man. I'm starting to see him in a new light. Rias, let's get started immediately. I will help in any way I'm able. Totori and I can't assist with synthesis itself, but I will help you brainstorm the most efficient way to do it, right, Totori? Right. Eru, you have our recipe, yes? Would you please share it with us? It will be a good starting point for us to figure things out. But of course, if it's information from the book you desire, I shall provide it. Everyone, thank you. Alright, let's make this happen. Research, research, research! I like these cutscenes. And the dudes are just being dudes in the corner. Oh, she took off her hat. Yes. This is the best opportunity you have. Okay. I thought that was gonna be a loading screen. It is done. We now have the recipe for the Ring of Souls. It should be able to draw out the power of the guy's core. Yes, Resna, Sophie, we did it. Yes, I knew my eyes weren't mistaken. You have become a top-notch alchemist, just like I expected. With this recipe, I know the synthesis will go well. Yeah, we will ride this wave of momentum to success. Let's make this Ring of Souls right now. That's the spirit, Rias. Just the confidence and enthusiasm you expect from a full-fledged alchemist. I feel invincible, like I could mass-produce anything and everything. I won't rest until I have created the world's biggest emporium. Let's go for it. I can't wait to show it off to Plaka. Is that how you pronounce it? Plaka? Plaka. I don't remember it being pronounced like that. Guys, we better step in. Those four are losing it. They need to take a break whenever they want to or not. Yeah, I'm really proud of them. They learned the Ring of Souls recipe. I wonder if we... Are we going to lose this? Are we just gonna combine all of them into one core which can do all the effects? I wonder. I hope we can combine all of them in one that can make all effects. Oh, it's a green. Let's make this level 99 just because. Sure, you can use a tool set. The Ring of Souls, a tool that combines the power of the guy's core into one. You can free the souls that were trapped by Kershaw and then store them safely. I thought it would like combine all of them into one like ring instead of having like a necklace with all of them. But okay, we did it. We finally complete. It's finally completed. Sorry. Way to go, Rias. Pulling our knowledge and experience together, we somehow managed to do it. I'm exhausted. It's been a long time since I have been involved with such complex synthesis. Thanks everyone. It wouldn't have been possible without you all. If even one of you haven't been here, we would never have succeeded. Congratulations, really pulled it off. Pulled it off. It must have been tough. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything to help. That's not true, Slade. This success belonged to all of us. And actually, I'm sorry. Even with all the alchemists working together, all we made is only good for one use. This ring will release the souls it comes into contact from the red mist and then store them safely into the guy's core. However, it can only do so once, no matter how much or how little power you use, or the number of souls you rescue, it will be spent after one use. For example, if you were to use on Ruku, then his soul will be rescued and that will be it. So if you're going to use to save everyone, it has to be at the moment where all their souls are in one spot. Will such a moment really come? I think so. I can't guarantee that it will be every soul, but there should be at least one moment when a very large number will be gathered. Really? When? When Kershaw attempts to restore its life force. However, that presupposes that it would need to do so. But you wouldn't bring this up unless you have some reason to believe that it would, right? Indeed, what I have to share doesn't come from the legend of Kershaw this time, but from the legend of the comet. Long ago, this land was blessed by the White Comet. The rain of blessing from the heavens brought prosperity and civilization flourished. But then the White Comet turned red and brought forth various disasters. Oh god, this is what the legend tells us. Now, this is mere conjecture on my part, but the Red Comet could be akin to a cluster of ominous power. Typically, comets have given us blessing of mana, but the Red Comet brought forth calamity instead. As such, I believe the Red Comet has something to do with Kershaw turning red. Do you mean that long ago Kershaw absorbed the power of the Red Comet? Either that, or Kershaw was infected by it. In any case, given what we know, it seems clear that it's influenced Kershaw. Furthermore, if my hypothesis is correct, the misread color must be due to the influence of the Red Comet. It's also why I think Kershaw might attempt to replenish its power if sufficiently weakened. I see, if Kershaw was on death's door, it would use the life force of the souls contained with the red mist to try to heal itself. Most likely, a dragon's life force is vast. Restoring it would require a veritable mountains of human souls, or rather a mountain of fairies. So the moment we have to aim for is when Kershaw tries to gather them. Thanks, Eru, you have given us a big hint. It's simply an educated guess based on all the knowledge we uncovered thus far. Do keep that in mind. I know, but still, you've given us a plan we can work with. That's more than enough. Is there anything we need before the final boss? I guess better healing items, but I think we should be fine. We're finally ready. Thanks for sticking with us this far, everyone. All that is left for now is to open the gate at Alma Great Tree and take down Kershaw. We can tackle that tomorrow. For today, let's all go home and get some rest. Tomorrow is the big day. It all comes down to this battle. Okay. Yeah, the only thing I can think of to do to prepare would be better healing items. Like, ours is not bad, but like we did a long time ago. We can absolutely make something much better right now. But no, we don't really need it, I think. Unless the final boss is actually a hard boss fight like the one in chapter 6, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Okay, Rise is 100%. Slade is pretty much everything I care. Rias has pretty much everything I care. Wingbell has everything I care. Totori has everything. Sophie still needs some stuff. Okay. I'm gonna do this one. Grants 100 AP when you stun an enemy. Reduce defense by 15, boost TP, boost allies. Allies. Sure. She's probably gonna stay on the back row for most of the fight, so she can spam her item. Sounds the man. I kind of want to craft the AoE revival item, but I think it's fine. If we lose the fight, then we can go back to the atelier and craft a new bunch of healing items. But we should be fine. This really is a wonderful spot. Such a nice view of the town and the stars. Isn't it? It's my favorite part of this house. You know, my love for this town has dictated the course of my entire life up to this point. I lost so much that day 12 years ago. The desire to do something to get it back has driven me ever since. I lost my mom and dad when I was really little. My grandpa raised me in their place. He was always so kind and loving. Even when I mess up, he would just smile and ruffle my hair. I think, like me, Heiter was deeply affected by my grandpa's kindness. So I get the feeling that my grandpa might have known all about Heiter's background and circumstances. In spite of that, my grandpa still welcomed him with open arms, treated him like family. No wonder Heiter thinks the world of him. It was pretty painful when Heiter came clean and told us everything. I keep asking myself why I haven't said anything sooner. Me too! But how could he have, right? He could. By the time he made contact with me in Runi, he may have already decided that he wanted to make amends. But whatever his reasons were, without him I probably wouldn't have come back here or met you, Elias. And now we are finally heading towards a solution. Yeah, it's like there are all these moving parts, all these people, each with their own goals and desires, that somehow they all synchronized into one big wave. What the fuck are you talking? And that wave brought about a big and impactful change. Or is about to, anyway. It is indeed. Hey, Slade. Do you think something similar happened a long time ago, too? Sorry. Hey, Slade, do you think something similar happened a long time ago, too? But instead of something good, it ended up causing something bad? Like, why did Kershaw... Sorry, never mind. Yes, we are doing the right thing. By defeating Kershaw, we can regain the peaceful days that were taken from us. Yeah, you are right. And like I said before, no matter what happened, I will protect you. My words alone may not be enough to clear away your worries, but I want you to hear them anyway, so you'll know how I truly feel. Are we actually gonna get a couple in this fucking series? Actually. Just do it already. Thank you. That makes me feel happy. When it's all over, I want to come here again and stargaze together. So can you promise me that we'll both make it back here in one piece? If this was a different series, this would be a death flag and probably Slade would die. Yeah, I promise. But this is Atelier, so everything's gonna work out fine in the end, as it should. I wonder if we're gonna get a like a dungeon, or it's just gonna be a cutscene and here's the final boss. Sophie, is this your final social link? Why are you stalking Logie? Sophie! Gah! What are you looking at? Not so loud. Hey, isn't that Logie over there? So you're spying on Logie then. Sophie, does that mean you have a thing? Does that mean you like him? No, it's nothing like that. Then why are you watching him in secret? You see, there was actually a Logie back in my hometown too. Oh yeah! Yeah, there was! And I was really confused about that. Yeah! There was one! And the Logie here looks and acts pretty much exactly the same as the one from my world. Wait, really? Then does that mean he really came here from the same world as you, Sophie? That's what I thought at first, but the Logie I knew was a bit older. Plus, the Logie that I knew was a blacksmith, not an alchemist like this one. Could it be that he's the same person but from a different time before you met him? That could be it. That would explain why he's younger too. Logie did travel sometimes, but he always lived in the same town as me. And I know him since I was little, so that can't be it. Are you talking about me? God! Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I wasn't expecting that big of a reaction. Startle is an understatement. Logie, have you ever heard of a town called Kirshenbell? Kirshenbell? Sorry, can't say that I have. Why do you ask? That's the name of your hometown, right, Sophie? Yeah, I guess he really does just happen to resemble the person I know them. They do say across the world there are two people who look just like you, add different words into the mix, and some close resemblances isn't so strange. Yeah, that must be it. Sophie's hometown? A stranger that looked like me? What is this all about? Do I still have SP? No, we spent it all. Let me check the guild. Maybe we have a quest to deliver. No, we don't. Okay. Not even orders? Really? Oh, or are we empty on orders? No, we are not. Okay. Okay, let me... Oh. Okay, guess we're doing another Sophie social link first. Sophie, what's the matter? Oh, it is late. Please, you have to help me. Alright, but you need to calm down first. Tell us what's going on. It seems Sophie here has taken one too many requests from the townspeople. She keeps agreeing to every task asked of her, and before she realized it, she have more on her plate than she could handle on her own. Seriously? I thought for sure a talented alchemist like you would have a good head on her shoulders. As it turns out, she's a bit of a scatterbrained, huh? I wish I could deny it, but it's true. Yes, it seems she has that side to her. In any case, we better help her out. Not only Sophie's reputation on the line, but if the work doesn't get done, the townspeople will have difficulties. And if we all work together, I'm sure we can complete everything in good time. Good idea. Besides, we can't all leave that work to Sophie. Of course not. It's for the good of the town, and Sophie was just trying to help. You three, thank you. I will go negotiate with the merchants and see if I can procure the things you need for these requests. In the meantime, we will hand out the request to take down monsters. It looks like there's quite a bit of numbers of them. How about you join us, Sophie? Of course I will. I want to pull my share of the weight. Is it actually gonna make me do something, or... Oh yeah, it's actually gonna make me do something, huh? I guess we can do it. We just need to hit with the staff. Dun, 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 dun. 7. Does this count as 1 or does this count as 2? Not even showing in the map. Is it not here? No, it is here. Why do they not have the icon of the quest? Let's just keep beating them and see what happens. There we go. You're back, I see, and your timing couldn't be better. I just completed my share of the request as well. That takes care of everything. Really? Thank you so much. That goes for you too as well, Rias, late. I can't thank you enough. You saved me from getting in trouble with Camilo for sure. You have nothing to worry about there. Sis will never get mad about a failed request or two. If anything, I bet she'll be more upset about you overworking yourself. I agree, Camila seems the type to say, you should have come to me for help instead of trying to show it all yourself. You're right. I put you through a lot of trouble over this. I guess I can't help it. Honestly, this isn't the first time I've taken on too much and nearly exploded from stress. Your heart is in the right place, Sophie. Anyone can see you are working so hard because you want to help the town. Kindness is a virtue, but you got to remember to ask for help when you need it. Claudia? Exactly, just think we got all the quests done in a flash. Just think, we got all the quests done in a flash when we divide them up. I know we might not be the most reliable friends you have, but if you're ever in trouble, we are always willing to lend a hand, okay? You guys! Thank you. Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but after all that hard work, I will have quite the appetite. Let's go grab some food. And we are gonna do that inside the final dungeon. This game has a lot of loading. Oh, that should have been enough. There we go. Oh, I like how it's full of fairies here. Are they always here? I don't think I ever came here before. Good morning. I don't see Camila around. Camila is going around town making sure that should the worst happen, the townspeople can evacuate quickly. Rias, we'll be coming with you to help you take down the Kershaw. It will be nice to be of use. It will be nice to be of use. These are the kind of situations I'm best at resolving. Thank you, everyone. It's so reassuring to have your help. Eru, it's time we open that dimensional path. I didn't save... Alright, but you're absolutely sure? If the resumes start putting out, there is nothing I can do. If that happens, it will be a repeat of 12 years ago. But you have all already made up your minds, right? Did you guys make sure to write down everything that happened and put that inside the atelier? So that if a second generation comes here, well, I guess third, we are the second, they will have an easier time understanding the problem? I'm sure you did. Right, the danger won't deter us. We'll be fine. Totori, Sophie, Resna, and I synthesize it together. There is no way it will fail. I sure hope so. Now then, let us begin. Slade, the dimensional gate, if you would. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a cutscene. Let me just put on auto while I'm drinking some water. Well, that was a bit simple. Well, I don't see any mist. Looks like it was a success. That doesn't mean there's not gonna be full of mist inside, but it's sure amazing. It really worked. They put their all into crafting it. There was no way it could have let us down. What a huge relief. And thanks again for all your help, everyone. Everyone, we got trouble. There are hordes of powerful monsters and dimensional paths. Heidi, calm down and explain properly. What's the situation? Exactly what I said. Dimensional paths are popping all over the place, and a bunch of strong monsters are coming out of them. They are heading straight for the town. It is because we opened the path? I'm sorry to ask because I realize you're in for a tough fight as it is. But could I ask a few of you to stay behind and help the town? Of course we'll help. In fact, we are all staying. That will not be wise. Think about it. If things stay like this, there will be no end to the monsters. And if we were to close the path, the monsters might stop coming, but then we'll be right back to square one. Randolph is right. There is no end there will be no end to then if you all stay behind. And if you close the gate, we have to make a new one from scratch. And from scratch includes the needs to make a new dimensional wedge. Rias, you and our party should go on. Izuna, Valeria, Heidi, and I will make sure to protect the town. But Esna? No but, Rias, you have to trust us. We'll be alright, and I know you will be too, because I believe in you, Rias. We can't give up now, not after all that effort we put in to make the Ring of Souls and the Dimensional Gate. You have worked harder for this than anyone else. So you focus on your part and trust that we can do ours. Rias, let's go. I'll be sure to keep you safe. We are going with you, of course. You won't be facing this alone. Rias, I'll support you with everything I got. Don't forget, we are 3 amazing alchemists who created the legendary item. Riasna is right, we can do this. Exactly, so show us that energetic Rias we all know and love. I wonder how this scenes would be if Slade was the protagonist, because it really pushes Rias to be the main character, but I don't know how much is because it's like that or because I choose her at the beginning. Riasna, Randolph, we leave the town in your hands. We got it covered, just focus on dealing with Kershaw, Rias. You can count on us to guard the town. Now go. But I guess we are gonna have to do a dungeon. Now then, we should head to the Star Lane and discuss our strategy. Alright, let's give this everything we got. I love how calming the loading music is. And then boom. This time it's a town? Could this be Kershaw? Ooh, that does look cool. New items? Doesn't look like it. I think we have enough space to not... Oh, we can still find... Oh, you're new? We can still find fairies here. Hello. This is gonna be the final boss. So let's just focus on combat abilities. Ice Blessing. Nah. You go back to just staying here. We don't need you with us. Are you new? I don't think I should be focused on gathering things. Oh, shiny disc, that's a new thing. What about you two? Also a lot of S rank items. 300 SP from that. Yeah, a lot of S rank. But I think we should just move to the boss. It is a bit funny how even at this point... Oh, that's a boss. Let's not do it. I don't want to waste resources. Crimson Shiny Peer. Is that the new... Yeah. Increases stun damage by 6% when attacking weakness. Okay. Still not better than the one that gives stun damage per Precise dodge, precise defense, precise guard, precise guard. Parry. Let's just call parry because that's what it is. Ooh. I like it. Okay. I like the music and the visual. This is a nice dungeon. I do not... I understand lore-wise why, but I don't like how the final dungeon is a dimensional path, because I don't like the idea of the final dungeon being a random generated dungeon instead of a handcrafted one. Yeah, I get it. It's what they were pushing the game for. They made the whole system. I just prefer the more handcrafted zones. There are a lot of games where I really prefer random generated stuff, but Atelier was not one of them. Dun, dun, dun. Hello. When did we swap to him? How much SP have we got already? Yeah, a few thousands. Okay. Well, we were maximizing Sophie's skills, I think. At least there isn't anything else to do it. Sure, defense. I don't know if the boss is gonna be attack base or magic attack, but a huge defense boost can always come in handy. Also, a defense debuff can always come in handy too. Is this all of her skills aside from the burst? Yes. 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 No. So this is the final skill we have to max, and then bursts. I kind of don't like putting points in bursts because of how rare it is to use them. We are gonna be using them in the boss fight, of course. But it's still quite rare. And we already maxed the raised ones, which should be enough. There we go. How much? Oh yeah, we also maxed Rias. How much does it cost to max one? 500? Let's assume about 3,000. For this max TP. Save your skills. No, I don't need it. I'm sure if I spend the time killing all the monsters, we probably... I was just checking how much items we still have. We probably can get enough SP for a lot. Large space is causing all kind of search. What's a sunset? Right, kind of hard to explain. Oh yeah, this world doesn't have dawn or sunset. It just changes. And don't worry about it. Let me kill a few enemies just for the experience. And SP. Ooh, slimy. Oh, that's a boss. Well, I didn't mean to do it. He's weak to basic attacks. We can kill him with basic shit. Yeah, I don't want to spend the AP or the TP. But I guess it's fine. Let's do just one round of skills, and that should take a good chunk of the boss HP. There we go. Yep. If he's weak to... Oh, everyone got a level up. Maybe the boss fights are good. For experience, they of course are. But I guess I care more about... Do I care more about SP? I have been caring more about SP, but at this point... When we are just finishing maximizing the bursts... I use Totori and Wimbell in the front line a lot. Oh, that is a good argument for Slade, actually. I think a lot of times when we are about to do it, it's his turn. After this, let's see. Rias already have it, Slade have it, Razy have it, Totori have it, Wimbell and Sophie. Let's go for Wimbell then. Since I want Sophie to be more on the back line. I guess there isn't a problem us targeting monsters. Oh, that's okay. There we go. It's crazy how I try my best to not grinding levels in this game and still give 2 more uses. It's recovered uses, so I guess it doesn't do anything, right? Because it probably cannot let me stack above the cap. Where is the treasure? Nice. I should also be paying a little bit more attention for new materials. But after we are done with this, am I even gonna go back to crafting? Probably not. I'm not interested in 100% the game. A long time ago, I tried to 100% most of the Atelier games. And I did 100% a few of them. And I still enjoy doing it. But I don't know, I don't have the same motivation to do that type of stuff nowadays. Good boss, that doesn't matter. Let's ignore the field boss. Oh yeah, we are back to the red floors, but I guess it's because of the special field boss zone. There we go. How many floors is it gonna be? Everyone level up? Yeah, we are getting quite a decent amount of level ups just from these guys. Man, if I have done the dimensional paths, we would be so much stronger. Go for this since we're just killing monsters. Enhanced finisher, no. I think we got like 3 enhanced finishers at this point. Yep, we knew we were gonna reach this point. Sort by entry numbers. What do we have a decent amount of? Our status boost. Oh. This one is easy decision. Sure. These ones also don't have different skills. We can throw some of this. Keep this to protection. I can throw this. We have a bunch of this. And I'm keeping these ones. Panel immunity. I don't care about any of these rings, honestly. Okay. Let's... I still want to talk to the fairies. So let's ignore the monsters moving forward. Bolt blessing. Nah. Okay. How much at speed did we get? Enough. Okay, with this I think we are gonna maximize everyone's everything. And at that point SP is now irrelevant. I wonder if the game is gonna trade SP for something. Maybe gold. No, nothing. No reaction. No reward. No anything. Let me just make sure I did not forget any skill. Nope, we have maxed every skill of everyone. Max AP, yes. Attack and speed boost, sure. It's a Albi. Albi is good. We don't really need it, but... Okay, now we just beeline to the boss. Is there anything I can think of that we need to do? I'm not even gonna... Oh, a big one. Do I even need to think about the boss? Sorry, do I even need to think about the fairies? I don't think so. Just looking at the materials in the floor to see if there is anything new. And aside from that, I guess just move on. Ooh, final boss. Okay, everyone is in good condition. I kind of want to raise in the front line. No, I cannot save. Hello, final boss. Oh, are you not? You are not the final boss. Quick chewing, okay. In that case, go like this. Chewing the resistance into Phantom Blade. Let's see if we can get a chunk of their life. Okay, 2,500 to start with. Not that much, but we care more about the negative resistance. 5,000, not a bad start. He does not resist physical, he resists thunder and ice. If he does not resist physical... we can do Photon Silhouette to start with. He does resist thunder. So I want to swap. Let's go with Sophie first. Because I want Sophie to use double impact. So she stays on the back row. And then Ria go back to the front. Okay, nice start. Can you do close to 3k? Okay, not as much, but that's okay. You can. And his extra attack. Okay, about half of his HP before his turn. Defense plus. If he's gonna defense... Oh, but we put him in the back, okay. Falling Blade. And his setup is done. Let's go. I guess just Wind Cutter. Yeah, a nice chunk. He's got a follow up, and then that should trigger the other follow up. There we go. I want you in the front because he just got a defense boost. So we use this to remove the defense boost. But we don't... He's about to die, but that's okay. Oh, she removed the defense boost before he could. Okay, first random skill, Twin Caliber, that's okay. Falling Blade trigger, and that's enough. Yeah, Raze is probably the best character, offensively speaking. As far as, like, limited to only skills. Okay, so this was not the final boss. We just get a treasure. And move on. Oh. I guess it's just an exit. So this is not the final dungeon, this is just the pathway to the final dungeon. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, I'm happy then. I'm happy. I didn't want the final dungeon to be a random dungeon. We came out of the dimensional path just now, right? Yeah, this must be the real Kershaw. The one Eru told us about. Rias, look, the area up ahead has reddish hue to it. Do you see? You're right, that must be where Kershaw is. Okay, let's go. Can I go back to the atelier to deposit the items first? Yes, I can. Okay, we have deposit. Let's go back to the plot. Okay. I should have saved. That's fine. Okay, so a dungeon composed of 5 small dungeons. Okay. Following this path is probably a safe bet, but I wonder where that leads. I don't think it's connected to Kershaw's location. If we take us somewhere within Kershaw, there's a chance we will discover equipment and recipes from the time when the city was inhabited. Of course, there's also a chance it will turn out to be a waste of time and effort, but if you're curious, we could go and check it out. So leaving it to me, should I explore or not? Basically, the game is telling you, if you reach this point and you're not prepared for the final boss, do this stuff and you're gonna get a bunch of new shit and be prepared. I think we are prepared. I don't think we need this, but I still like to do it because I'm a completionist, even if we are not gonna complete the game. It doesn't hurt anyway. How? Oh, okay, that's a different one. Okay, so this one is just that boss fight. I don't want to do the boss fight. Let's see what the other paths give. This one, oh, this one is the treasure. Okay. We don't need that. What does it come with? Enhanced body. Okay, yeah, that's actually really good. So the game is just giving you a really good material for you to duplicate and make some final gear. If you told me that these boss fights are probably as hard as the final boss, I would believe you. I guess not, because they are probably here to... They're not here to be like the post-game Ultra Dungeons. They are here to be the... Here is the training course. Any other treasure? No. Just 5 boss fights. Let's just go then. Taru! Okay. Okay, actually, let's do this. Oh! They are strong enough to not auto-die. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Okay, they are weak to melee. And, sorry, they are okay. They can be hit with melee. English. I'm just gonna go for the AoE ones. This one, since he has a bit more HP. And I think we should put a interrupt there. I don't want him to get attack debuff. But I guess it's okay. Dun, 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 dun. Don't you have... You do have an AoE. You don't... Okay, did not do enough. I guess he was debuffed and it is a weak skill. Okay, the one in the left. So what? We are not doing as much damage as I thought we were going to. He's the next one, but we cannot defeat him in time. We can defeat B in time, so let's kill B. Oh my god, what did I do? Okay, should be easy to finish all of them before his turn. Basic attacks should honestly be enough. He does have a lot of defense, I guess. Even on defense now. Is the boss gonna also have a lot of defense? We could craft a nice debuff item in that case. We do have a decent debuff item, don't we? Yeah, I think we do. Or did I? No, I think I unequipped it. Because it was on Sophie, I think. Why are you still giving me so many level ups? Okay, there is a dungeon on the left and on the right. I have no idea how to get to it. I guess there's gonna be a bunch of portals here. What is this thing? It seems to be moving. There is some awful power radiating out of it. Even if it is, how does that help us? We don't know how to stop it. Maybe breaking it will work? Yeah, probably. But would that really be wise, considering the strange energy is giving off? I've never seen anything like it before. So I can't offer you any guarantees. But we can't proceed unless we do something. Breaking it is our best bet, right? True enough. Alright, leave it to me. Break. Destroy the wedge that was holding back something. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna have to do the entire zone around. I just swap and then the game is gonna swap it again. Okay. I am not treating the final dungeon with the respect it deserves. I guess we spent way too much time just insta-killing random encounters. Okay. I'm just looking at the loot table to see... Oh, those claws are the new item? Remove all status effects from target. Okay. We can add that to whatever magic AoE healing item we plan to make if we lose. Okay, climb. Need to get there. How do I climb there? There. There we go. Ignore that, ignore that. Ignore that. Treasure chest. Mystical height. We have enough of those. I think. We need to get there, to get there, we need to get there, to get there, we go there. And here is probably where the portal is gonna open after we destroy this. Okay. We're gonna get a cutscene every time, probably. Red into yellow, and we are gonna go all the way to blue. Pum, 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 pum. Okay, what's the next mini chapter? Top left. Just go straight, and there is a chest on the left side. What is this? Oh, there is a little bit of a maze here. Okay. Let me grab this first. Anything interesting? Inverted scales. Okay, we already have a bunch. Break it off. Green? Blue? No, green. Oh, there are two. Okay. Toria. Oh, we don't insta-kill these ones. So let's go around them. Okay. This should be the wedge. Okay. There are two squares that look like they're places for portals. Another yellow portal. Okay, it's this one. What is it there then? Just a rock? Okay. Kinda weird, but okay. Also, there is no place for fast travel here if we want to come back to the atelier at some point. Okay, we are in the zone full of monsters. But I guess we can just ignore them. 3 portals. Treasure first. You got a good view. Let's spot something. Is that the real Neo? Start by order receive. Bluefin River Stone. Grant 20 TP upon perform an interruption. Don't recognize. Okay. It wants me to see something. We need to get there. What does this do? Okay, it swaps the blue portals. Where does it swap to? I don't know. Let's go down there and see what happens. Blue. Okay, from here we cannot get to there because we turn it off. But we can get to here because we turn this on. That's not where I want to get. I want to get to there. Okay, so let's swap the light. I get what they were trying to do, but I feel like it's a bit difficult to understand what am I looking for. Okay. Now we can go to here. That's new. Nothing new. Okay. One done. 2 colors to go. Just go back there. They're probably gonna be skipping a treasure by doing it like this, but that's okay. Okay, where are we now? Bottom right. There's a treasure here. I genuinely did not thought I would actually be able to get here by jumping. Okay, there is a wedge there. Can I jump from here? Yes, I can. Okay. Let's see. Okay, you can see the minimap that the last one can only be accessed by a portal that is turned into off. It's now turned on. Okay. So I go from here. There. Do I get... how do I get there? Blue portal? Because this is turned on, but if I turn this one on, I cannot go to the middle. We need to use whatever portal is on the bottom right of the map. So let's go back. The bottom right was the green one. Right? Yeah. So now we can go here. And this should get me there. There we go. And then the area we were should be the connection to the final one. Yep, right there. Okay. So now we go back, grab the purple portal. There's a treasure chest in front of me. How? Wait, how the fuck did I get here? How the fuck do I go back? Oh, okay. Game. Treasure. Spirit Beast Tail. I think I already have one. Isn't that the accessory? Yeah. Okay. Super enhanced body. Increase all started by 50%. I wanna see how much that increases. Nothing. The face is 573. 573. Increase all status by 15%, but it's not increasing here. That is increased, but it doesn't show me? How much would 15% of this be? 15 of 100 is 15, 15 of 500 should be 75. So in that case, about 70 to 90 of everything. We already get that naturally, but we are getting that by getting a bunch of these. If we can get this... 8, parameters 10, 12, 15, okay. It's enhanced body plus 10. If we can get 3 of these, that would be much better than ours, assuming I am understanding correctly. And it's just a visual bug of not showing. Would be a little bit annoying to test it, because we wanted to craft both and then try to... The problem is we don't really have a good place to test this type of stuff. I guess just find a strong boss, do basic attacks, swap, reload the boss, do basic attacks again and check the difference. And again, status is not the ultra end game of this type of games. It's just easier. Okay, that should move us. Not where I was thinking. Where am I? Oh, bottom left of the map. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. Please ignore that. This is the right one. I was genuinely confused there. I kinda wish this was a quick travel point just so I could go back and save. What is that? It's giving me a bad feeling. Look! Mid-boss! A monster! Judging by how tough it looks, it must be Kersh's last guardian, right? If it's going to stand in our way, we just have to knock it silly. Knock it silly. That's the spirit, Wimbel. Okay, and then we can kill this guy, go back to the atelier, save, and then go to the final boss. 50k, that's a lot. We clicked it too early. Did he not do anything? Weak to physical and magical, which is a shame. I guess we are limited to... always start with this skill, just because of the critical rate. I want to test something. I want to see if we can item mix with Flame of Origin. At least the basic stuff I have, no. Let's not worry too much then. And this... Nah, let's just go for Flame. It's actually our strongest attack, so we should be using it. The rest of this stuff... nearly 5k. The rest is not doing that much. I'll keep one so we can swap for you. Go for Toturi, I guess. Just because I want to use her defense debuff. He's weak to fire, we should be using more fire stuff. I should have used the NA bomb. Why did I use the other one? You... let's just taunt. You also got a defense buff and that's good for the taunt. He's... oh, I guess he's weak because of the debuff. Okay. Just do a bunch of damage. You can swap to Wimbel. If we get TP, we got the TP. Swap to Wimbel. Do one last and then Phantom Blade. We all have attack debuff because of the poison attack. Stun gauge is also going down. We should go for defensive aura. I want to see if he has a single target. I don't think he has, but it doesn't hurt to try. The fact that we have to block when our character is still not in the screen really throws me off. At this point, I guess just continue doing what we are already doing. The damage he's doing is not enough to outpace the passive killing we have from the armor. Nice, 4 bars. Oh, you do have single hit. I kind of want to do multi-action just to trigger her double impact while she's in the back. We do have to remember to use both of Sophie's skills at the start of the battle with the initial TP. Oh, is he gonna get stunned here? Maybe? Double Impact, it does a lot. No, it doesn't do a lot. I could swear it did a lot. Am I... I guess it doesn't. It just has an effect if you can do a lot. Okay, let's do the burst. I just want them to get some AP back. But we should be using skills to break him because his turn is gonna come. And that's a huge mistake on my part. Yeah. I shouldn't have thought about AP at this point. We did get a full round in section. There we go. And that's the stun. Angel cut. 10k is still really good. Debuff. Oh, that looked cool. Did we saw that attack before? Cool level ups. There we go. Take that. Thought we would knock you silly. Right, but are we sure there is only one? Don't jinx it, Raze. You make me lose my nerve. Sorry. Oh, sorry about that. Then Kershaw should be past the seal. You aren't having any second thoughts, are you? Of course not. Not after coming this far. Good, then let's break the seal. No time to finish this. And by that we mean let's go back to the atelier. If no other reason, just for me to have a save point. Was the autosave? I don't know, I can't see the autosave, I guess. There we go. Oh, we do have a fast travel point here. Why is that one treasure chest red? I guess because they're from the boss fights. We should do the boss fights if we lose to the final boss. Excuse me. I'm surprised that we can't insta-kill those guys. Especially because I think we level up a good 3 levels since we fought them. No, 2 levels? Maybe. Don't know. I really wish we got the material for the elixir. Maybe we have got the material for the elixir. We gotta make Barak alive. Of course you will, and so will the others. We are not losing anyone here. Don't forget about yourselves, Lade. I couldn't stand to lose you either. I know, don't worry. We will all go home together. There is a lot of loading in this game. Ooh, cutscene.
クルシュアがくれたもの。私、町を守ろう、クルシュアを倒そうって何も考えないようにしてきたけど、ずっと気になってた。だって私たちどうして白龍が赤く染まったのか結局知らずに来てる。
リアス、言いたいことはわかるけど、俺たちには時間がない。町を守らないといけないんだ。確かにクルシュアが変わったのには理由があるだろうけど、もうこうする他に方法がないんだよ。
本当にそうなのかな。それじゃクルシュアがあまりにもかわいそう。だから帰ろう。リアスさん、その目は。
リアス、しっかりしろ。目を覚ませ。
目を覚まさなくちゃいけないのはスレイの方だよ。スレイだけじゃない、そこにいるみんなも同じ。もうこんなことをしていても意味がないよ。倒したってみんなの魂を取り戻せるかはわからないし。
まずいな。何が起こっているんだ。
それより私たちも妖精さんになるべき。妖精さんになればおじいちゃんにも会えるんだよ。
リアス、おい、しっかりしろ。何を言ってるんだ。
リアスちゃん、しっかりして。そうだ、見通す瞳。リアスは今もクルシュアとつながっていて、そこからクルシュアが入り込んできてるんじゃない？
なるほどな。
Would the game have the balls to make me lose the protagonist in the final fight? Of course not, but it would be interesting if you have the balls to do that. I would be mad if you did, but also respect.
帰ってこい、リアス。クルシュアの力なんかに負けるな。
話して。クルシュアは関係ない。
話すものか。言ったはずだ。何があっても俺はお前を守ると。
私にあなたは必要ない。苦しいからもう話して。
俺は違う。俺にとってお前は必要な存在だ。覚えてるか、夜の街でのことを。あの時お前は言った。俺がいると安心するって。それは俺も同じなんだ。お前といると安心するんだ。これからもずっとお前と一緒に過ごしたいんだよ。俺にとってお前はもう家族同然なんだよ。
You're gonna make a family.
くそ、クルシュアめ、俺のリアスから出ていけ。
This is probably the furthest we are gonna get on an actual canonically couple in this series.
なんだか懐かしいな。
We're still going.
おじいちゃんと一緒にいるときに感じてたやつだ。何の不安も心配もなくて、ただ安心だけがある。温かい何かに包み込まれるような、そんな温かな思い。ロゼ、ウィルベル、トトリ、ソフィー、スレイ、ありがとう、みんな。
This feels like the cutscene that should play after we finish the boss, not before.
こんな時でもスレイは厳しいな。でもそうだね、こんなことで負けられない。みんなが、スレイが待ってる。いい加減私の中から出てけ。
リアス、
There we go.
しっかりしろ。
スレイ、私大変、クルシオが動き出しちゃったよ。
There we go.
スレイ、守ってくれてありがとう。私はもう大丈夫。過去の鎖を断ち切るため、町のみんなのため、必ずクルシュアを倒す。
ああ、必ず生きて帰るぞ。
俺たちも行くぞ。
はい、準備はバッチリです。みんなとこの世界のために一丁派手にぶっ放しますか。
Okay, are you gonna have a gimmick or are you just gonna be really strong?
赤い霧のせいで苦しんでる。
52k.
終わりにしよう。この戦いで
He is resistant to everything but basic
全
attack.
て守り抜いてみせる。
弱点見つけました。
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna... I don't want to have Sophie on the front. She's better using her abilities. Oh, no, actually. Can I go back? Yeah. Totally does have a nice skill. It doesn't have the AP. Let's go with boost, double impact. Yeah, Chin. It doesn't have enough for a Chin drive. We could just cast NA. Not gonna do that much, but the defense debuff is good. So let's go for the defense debuff.
続くね。続き
Raze is gonna be the big DPS here anyways. So if we should try to support him. Nice. Oh, it still did true magic damage instead of magical. Okay, let's start with Forum Silhouette. And then we keep going.
これもおまけです。
And you just stun.
そこだ。
Then we can worry about the other stuff. We do have enough DPS with the 30 and Raise. Another one?
攻めるぞ。
Go for the Fence Out. I don't think the Fence Out is gonna be a good option here because he's probably gonna be a lot of AoE attacks. Oh, well, I guess he is gonna do single target hits. Bottom Silhouette has been done, so now Falling Blades. Okay, with the way this is going, this is gonna be multi-stage, which makes... Did he change elements? Buff himself. We do have a skill that removes buffs. Oh, here, I think he already lost most of them. Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, so now he's weak to Thunder and Wind. Okay, so multi-stage boss instead of multi-phase. I'm still gonna keep raising the front because he is all set up and he's still like doing a good damage by himself. Totally on the other hand is gonna swap to Rias, I think. Did he swap again? Yeah, okay, so he's now back to front line. Okay. No more elemental weakness. So let's take this and do a bunch. Nice. And then the follow-up. Okay, so nearly 6k. Okay, he's still not doing more damage that we naturally heal. Trait conversion. He also got a HP heal, which is annoying. I want to do interruption here. Just so we can do this. Okay, not weak to every element. In that case, your abilities are not gonna do much, so go for a healing bell. The healing bell still has decent buffs on it. Nice. Ah, too slow. They're all paralyzed? I think so. He's buffing himself, he's swapping again. Ah, we don't have AoE status heal. That's another good trait to put on the healing bell. Ooh, okay. Rias and Slate. Nice. Okay. Great conversion again. I'm gonna swap the Tori. Can she have her turn? No. Okay. Oh, I did not. Ah, that was not a perfect. You could try to keep 1 or 2 TP for healing. His AP is low. He's not low. Yeah, he's gonna resist anyway, so just go for basic attack to gain some AP back. Okay. Tidal Delusion. Okay, that's a buff. Okay, fire and ice. We're not gonna be able to do much. Can he... Target status effect to reduce target defense, remove defense up and boost damage base on. Oh, he doesn't have defense up. So just do defense debuff. The fact that I am bad at precise guard, that one attack is the problem. Okay, we have 5 bars, but now is not the right time to do a swap, to do a special ability. I want to try to at least lower his stun blade bar a bit. Nice. Give me 1 interrupt here. Just for the healing bell into a flame. He is weak to thunder and wind right now. I think he still is. Yes. I really want Totori to go back to the back. He's stuck on paralyzed for so long now. He's doing that shit every fucking turn. No, we are still paralyzed. Okay. Multi-action, swap. Do like this. Because then I can do cross mesh. Now both of Sophie's buffs should be activated. If we can swap Slate, we can immediately go and activate the the Unity Burst. I just don't want to activate while we have someone with... but it would be a good idea to use now. Oh yeah, I do have this. Can this even work? I guess it can. He's blind and poison. Let's see how much that's gonna do. I do think he's gonna have a phase 2. Is he gonna have phase 2? Fucking paralyzed. I'm so bad at this. I'm just gonna interrupt him just for the sake of it. A. No, not an A. Use... None of them are good, so healing bell. Into another flame. I love the flame of origin.
次はこれ。
And that's that. Okay, what the fuck is this? Second phase.
完全に目覚めた。何よ。まだまだ地域配。白龍なんて影も形もないじゃない。
Status nullified.
力を感じます。
俺たちがすべきことは
Okay, we are still paralyzed, but that's
苦しはを
fine.
一撃で
We still have the burst to use. We are not doing damage to his bar. Why?
見えたわ。あいつの弱点。
Do you?
私に任せなさい。
Swap to the people in the back. They are in much better condition. I don't know.
始めるわよ。
切り開く
まだまだ。
そこだ
If Rhea is not paralyzed, no, doing right now is oh no, there is a bar there down there. There is a 46. Do I need to kill this so I can touch this? Okay, let's use the burst. Let's see. Start with improving our crit rate. Just do damage. I could have used the debuff on him and then attack on his second turn, but that's okay. Phantom? The debuffs are not bad, but let's go for damage. It was 46, so that's 15.
締めは私を本気にさせたわ。
Meteor Storm.
とっておきを見せてあげる。ほらよ、落ちてきなさい。
Oh, it did do damage to the actual Kershaw. Did it ignore the gimmick? Did it attack both? Is it an AoE ability? Okay, it have 42. We did a good chunk.
手数で攻めるか
No. I'm thinking, can I somehow get us to do a second ability? I don't think so. Because he's gonna interrupt us now. Nice precision ward. And should still be on precision. Yes. Second time. Nice. Our bar went low. Still have 2 bars. 1 bar.
守りを破りそうだよ。
Since we only have 1, let me do it like this. Nice damage.
ちなちゃんに。そこだ。
Really nice damage. Done. Into a final action.
攻めるよ。へへ。これは飛んでけ。今のうちに。
Into a Sophie bomb. Do we need a Sophie bomb? No, we don't. You only have a little bit left. Let's just do a basic attack on it, just to save some AP for the boss itself. Okay. This feels like you have 3 to 4 turns to do damage and then he's gonna make another barrier. I don't like that. Let's just try. Let's just put everything we can. We do. Should I have saved the 5 bars to here? He's taking a lot. We are low on AP. He is slow, so we are gonna be able to do a lot, and we should be able to break him, maybe. No, I want her to do something that will allow us to have another turn before his. Yeah, he can still act if we do this. Then breaking his stun bar is the priority. Let's save the TP and then we can finish off. If I basic attack, we can move again. And then we can finish with Sophie's Flame of Origins. Use this. His stun bar is not going down as much as I was hoping. We have a lot of turns. Okay, if we basic attack, we can still keep going. Okay, we have 2 TPs. Is there any action she can do? No, no matter what she does, we are gonna lose. So, NA? Yeah, do defense debuff. Keep attacking. Into Sophie Flame. And we still have another TP for another Flame. And interrupt. Okay, no matter what we do, we lose the turn, so do this into a double, into another Flame of Origin. Please stun. Yes, stun. Great. But we are not gonna be able to do much more than this. Go for another interruption here. Just try to pile as much damage as we can. Okay, he got his turn. So yeah, he's gonna make another barrier. Okay, we have to break it again. We do have the level 5 again. You cannot block. Why can I not block it? Attack debuff everywhere. Also put an interrupt there, so I can use a healing bell. I don't think it's necessary, but that's okay. Too early. That is nullified, that's okay. We are gonna have to break the barrier again. When we finish breaking, he's gonna die really quickly. I guess I should wait until the attack debuff panels on the right are done. Yeah. Okay, so let's focus on recovering AP for now. Okay, I made a bad job, that's okay. Sizing guard. Actually, I want to swap the raise because I. No, not you. I thought you can stay in the front. I don't need you in the front right now. Raze is better than you right now. Let's set up the photo again. I want Totori in the front because of her debuff. The defense debuff she can use. We do have a decent amount of AP right now. I think, yeah, and she just recovered. This is the best point to use it, I think. Okay. Start with... We want wind debuff. Didn't I swap you for Raze? Did I swap back and I don't remember? Then Rios give the crit buff. It's gonna be really, really good. Also, the boss is gonna be stunned right now, the barrier. There we go. So we should be doing a lot of damage now. Yeah. What was the extra ability of her skill? I don't remember. 20 HP. Yes, we do have a triple action. If we... Can we get a second special to go off? I guess maybe? This should trigger again, right? Do we need it to trigger again? He didn't crit. He critted a little bit. Yeah, double trigger. Chin Carter Fall. All the chimichangas. Holy shit. And there we go. Multi-action. I'm gonna go like this. I kinda don't want to kill with Flame of Origin, but it's still a nice, a cool final hit. Third phase. Oh, I should hold the controller. We may need to block. Defeat the Red Dragon Cursor on very hard or above. Nice. And now he's absorbing all the fairies. As planned. Oh, that looks cool. Don't worry about the spear, I can craft another one. And now we can join a final cutscene. I like this game. I have a lot of fun. The playthrough was long and I still feel like I spending most of it rushing. Oh,
おじいちゃんなの？
we are not gonna get them back.
お
Ah.
じいちゃんだったの？そうだよリアス。わしらは妖精という殻に守られる代償として記憶を封じ込められていたようだな。おかげで今の今までお前のことを思い出せんかった。こんなじいちゃんを許してくれ。許すも何もないよ。私こそもっと早く気づけてたら。だが記憶はなくても思いはつながっていた。町の復興の手伝いもそう。リアスのために何かしてやりたいという思いがそうさせていたんだよ。頑張る孫の姿を見て何も思わないじいがいるものか。おじいちゃん。そうそうリアス、わしの店を大切にしてくれてありがとうな。おじいちゃん、私上手にお店できてるかな。素敵なお店になってるかな。とてもいい店になってるよ。さすがはわしの孫だ。私ね、おじいちゃんが戻ってくるまで絶対にあの店を守るから。だから楽しみに待っててよね。ああ、もちろんだよ。わしは今でもリアスと一緒に店をできることを夢見ているからね。絶対にやろうね。約束だよ。ああ、約束だ。さてリアス、残念ながらそろそろ限界のようだよ。やだ、やだよ、行かないで。なーに、少しの間なのだわ。またすぐに会えるようになる。そうだよね。一日も早くおじいちゃんたちを元に戻してあげるから。楽しみにしてるよリアス。
That was a nice scene. I wonder. I was thinking, pretty much every single CG in this game is Rias. Is it how they made, or is it because I picked her? Like, if Slade was the protagonist, would we have got a different CG? Feels, It feels like she's the protagonist, but I don't know how much of that is how the game is versus how much of that is because I choose her as the initial protagonist.
必ず助けよう。
必ず。
This is not a bad premise for a sequel. Trying to explore and find a way to now liberate the souls into bodies. I guess we need to get we need to make bodies. Or is the soul gonna generate a body when it's freed? We can get Sophie's recipe to make a doll. Epilogue, bright future. Okay, so there is not an entire chapter, entire second half of the game. This was the end. Okay. It's been a few days since then. After our battle, the monsters that came out of the dimensional path vanished. Though scars from the tough fight still linger, the town has once again found peace. However, both my power and the power of the Atelier vanished after Kirsch's defeat. And as for us, oh, okay. I was very confused for a second. I was very, very confused.
リオス、もう起きてたのか。今日はまだ遅くまで寝ていても。リオス、
ごめんね、付き合ってもらっちゃって。
いいさ。それよりちゃんと眠れてるのか。
うん、それは平気。でもやっぱり静かなお店はまだ慣れないかな。
無理になれなくてもいいさ。店だって無理に開ける必要はない。
ありがとう。それにしてもこの前までの騒ぎが嘘のようだね。
本当だな。街に平穏が訪れてよかった。
あのね、スレイ、私もう錬金術師としてやっていけないかもしれない。
そんな弱気になることは。
Does she need the eyes?
言葉ではうまく言い表せないけど、クルシュアが消えてった時にね、感じたんだ。
Yeah, probably.
力
Okay.
が自分の中から消えてくのを。
There's still a decent amount of questions I still have, especially about the Kirsch's backstory,
そういうのじゃなくて、
swapping from white to red
今
and
まで
that stuff.
何も考えなくても感じてたことや分かったこと、力の込め方とかが分からなくなって。
なるほどな。おそらくそれらの力も全部クルシュアの加護だったんだろうな。そういえばロゼたちがそろそろ旅立つそうだ。
トトリたちも今旅立ちの準備をしてるって。
寂しくなるな。
うん。
なあリアス、ちょっと散歩でもしに行かないか。
うん、そうだね、行こう。
街をぐるっと一周回ってみようか。
I still don't know why there is a visual bug here. Nice! We still have everything? We just don't have access to the atelier anymore.
街の様子を
Or the ferries.
うん、そうしよう。誰かに会える
We should make a circuit to the town. We haven't checked how things are. Yeah, makes sense. Dun, 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 dun. I was gonna save, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Slade, Rias? Hey, you two, it's been a few days. Man, the fight with Kershaw was rough. I really thought we might not make it. Same here, but thanks to our aid, we managed to pull it off. We can't thank you two enough. I didn't do anything special. If you ask me, what really won the day was the undying conviction you two share. Anyway, now that Kershaw is defeated in all, you have accomplished your goal here, right? Yeah, pretty much. It's sure been a long journey, even with everyone's help. So, have you decided what you're going to do from here on out? Well, what about you, Rias? Me? Are you okay, Rias? Are you tired or something? You're not as upbeat as usual. I'm totally fine. By the way, Wimbell, don't you still have to bring that ingredient to Aisha? Yep, you're right. Funny thing, I wound up doing some dragon slaying before I got the chance. Thanks to that, I'm way behind schedule. Oh no, sorry about that. I hope it doesn't cause too much trouble to Aisha. What are you going to do once you're back to the capital, Race? I'm gonna continue my journey to search for a certain someone, with a focus on the capital region. It's a journey without much of a destination, which is all the more reason why it will be reassuring to have you with me to help. We'll be here in town for a few more days. If you want to come with, you're more than welcome to. If I'm being honest, Rias, I'd rather not have to say goodbye. Thanks, Wimbel. She needs to still finish the second part of the ritual and get the souls out. Let the girl finish her stuff. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What the fuck was the FPS there? It's only been a few days since the monster disappears, but things are already gone back to normal. Call it the perseverance of the human spirit. The results of everyone wanting to see the town made whole. Hey, Rias, late. Hey, Totori. Totori, Claudia too. I heard from Totori that you have a big role in defeating the dragon. Thank you very much. If anything, we have a supporting role. Totori there contribute a lot more. Me? No, not at all. Thanks to our efforts, the business negotiation we have in the work are... Thanks to your effort, the business negotiations we have in works are nearly settled. The amount of goods flowing for the capital should increase greatly after this. Awesome! Then things are only gonna get lively around here. I can't wait. But once all the negotiations are concluded, we will have to return to the capital and get to work, so... Rias, Slade, would you like to travel the world with us? Huh? The more the merrier, certainly. However, I think the two of them will have their hands full with the town restoration. Sorry, we're late. Yeah, sorry. Lady shopping just dragged on and on. Don't blame it all on me. Who was it who kept going around buying snacks? Hey, you two. I'm glad to see you're doing well. I can't thank you enough for your help. The town wouldn't have made it without you. Oh, it was nothing. It's important to help each other when times are tough, after all. Claudia, it's getting late. Isn't it about time we made our final stop for the day? Yes, you're right. Bye for now, Rias. Slade. Please come visit us when you get a chance. It will be our pleasure. Rias? Actually, never mind. We'll talk later. Aww. I guess Sophie is the last one. Hey, Sophie. Oh, no, not Sophie. I guess she's just gonna be part of the cutscene. Alma Grace 3. Somehow it seems healthier than before. Rias! Rias, I'm so glad you're alright. I've been so worried ever since we set you off to fight that dragon. Thanks, Resna, but as you can see, I have never been better. I'll tell you what, we're actually right in the middle of helping with the town's restoration. Wait, you are? What are you? But you protect the town, you deserve a little rest. Hey, you too. Come on, you can't just up and disappear when we are having a meeting. Wait, are you helping with the restoration too, Sophie? Yeah, I decided I want to do what I can to help out the town, and the two of you, of course. My services are at your disposal. Sophie. Hey, there's something I want to ask you. If you're more or less finished what you set out to accomplish, then
私のアトリエに
why don't you come to visit my atelier sometime?
かな
Your atelier?
アトリエ
Yeah, Resna here has been dying to talk alchemy with you.
の話がしたくて
Hey, you lot, move those feet. Got it, we'll be right there.
ごめんね
Sorry, I gotta go.
また改めて
I'll come see you at your store later, okay, Diaz?
うん
Right.
リアスちゃん
Diaz, late. About what Resna was saying.
さっきレスナちゃんも言いかけてたけど私も
I also think that I would love to go on an adventure with the two of you.
嬉しいなって私ね
In fact, I'm planning to go after the Polar Night Alchemist for real.
追いかけようと思ってる
錬金と
Really? Those guys?
そう
That's right. Before I met you two, I set on a journey to put an end to their schemes.
でも
But their group has so many strong alchemists, so having you and Slade join me would be reassuring.
リアスちゃんたち
I...
私
Sophie...
ごめん
Sorry, I better
私も
go.
行かなくちゃ
We can talk about this again
またお
later.
話ししに行くね
This feels like it's a setup for multiple endings. But it's not. At least I don't think it is. Does this game have multiple endings? I'm not aware of it, but it could have. Let me do a small save. Let me put in a different slot. We never got the elixirs here. We still have like 2 or 3 levels of
クラウディアさん
investments
と
to
の
do.
商談お願いね
Alright, then can I ask you to handle the business negotiation with Claudia?
もちろんです
But of course, we come too far to let this opportunity slip away. Rias, shouldn't you be
体はもう
resting?
大丈夫なの大丈夫
I'm totally fine. You're making a big deal out of nothing,
本当に
sis.
心配性なんだ心配するわ
Not
よ
nothing. Well, I'm glad to see you got a usual
本当
energy
に
back
元
at
気になってよ
least.
かった
カミラさんには申し
While
訳
I
ない
do feel bad for having stressed out Camilla, we couldn't have won this piece without your effort.
今の変改めて礼を
Allow me to express my thanks once more.
いえそんな
Don't mention it. All this kicked off because I was chasing my own motivations anyway.
たとえそうだとしても
Even if that's true, it doesn't change the fact that we own this piece to you and your friends.
さて
Now is the time for us to step in and put in the heavy lifting to sustain it.
そのことなんですが
About that, we have plenty of rest, so we want to start helping out with the town restorations
今
again.
日から
そうそう
Yeah, what he said.
今日はそのことを
That's why we
言い
came
に来たんだ
to see you. So, is there anything you could use some help with?
ダメダメ
Not happening. You still haven't had time to fully recover. Rest up a little longer, then we will talk. Oh, come on.
私も同意見
I agree with Camilla. You should take this chance to fully recover.
大事だ
Oh, sorry to interrupt.
ハイターさん
Hi there.
スレイク
Slade Rias, you are looking
元気
well.
になったか
この
Yes.
もう
Yeah, as you can see, we are the picture of health.
よかった
Thank goodness. That's a weight off my shoulder, let me tell you.
ハイターさんは今
Haiter has been traveling from town to town, negotiating deals and securing
人材の確
personnel.
保をしてくれている今度はクラウディア
Soon
さん
he'll be
たち
heading to the
のオープン
capital with Claudia to discuss the reopening of the
流
mine.
通の話をしてきてくれ
彼なしでは
Honestly, you could say the town would be lost without him.
いろいろあり
I
まし
know
た
a
けど
lot has happened, Haiter, but I want to thank you for always being there to encourage you and support
俺をず
us.
っと励まし続けてくれたから
私もだよ
I feel the same. I know you're probably really busy, but come see us at the shop when you get the chance, okay?
あ
I will. Thank you, both of you.
私の
Once again, I'm sorry for all the trouble I have caused you.
あハイターさんと
Well, I'm sure you have a lot to discuss with Haiter here, so we'll take our leave now.
え
Alright? Thanks again for all your hard work, Pichu.
ね
Eh, Diaz,
ずっとこの街
you're
に
gonna stay here in Halfine, aren't you?
もちろんだ
Of
よ
course,
姉
sis.
さんねえスレイ
Hey, Slade, wanna head over to the atelier?
ああ
Yeah, sure. Eru is probably there.
そうだな。
Oh my god,
そういえば
game,
エルは
what
どう
is
しているんだろう
happening?
か。
どこに行きますか？
Do we have to manually walk there? Okay. Are they? Yeah, they are still in the party. Oh, there is no more monsters. And because we cannot grab things anymore, there is no more places for us to hit. We cannot see the mana. Or whatever the eye was. Not having the monsters is so weird. Hmm. We can still swing. Hey, do you remember when we first met? Yeah, like I could forget. I remember thinking I have been cursed with bad luck.
最悪の貧乏くじを引いたって思ったよ。
That's just rude.
今だから言う
To be honestly, back then I have no intention of getting anyone else mixed up in what I was doing.
だから
So when I realized I wouldn't be able to get rid of you, I promised myself I'll protect you,
万一の時
no
は
matter what,
恨みを
with my
呈して
life if I have to.
同意したんだ。
I see. Thanks, Lade.
ありがとね。
I'm really happy you brought me along anyway.
まあ
Looking back, I don't have any regrets. I'm glad I decided to take you with me.
あの時お前を連れて行って本当に良かったと思ってる。
Now it's my turn to be honest with you. Remember how that day I said I thought fate brought us together? I kinda just say that because I was desperate to come along. But things are different now. Now I really do believe it was fate.
本当に運命の出会いだったと思ってるもん。
ああ、
Yes, I did too.
俺も同じ気持ちだ。
ねえ、スレイ。
Hey, Slade.
私、
I'm so glad I
スレイに
met
出
you.
会えて本当によかった。
Now hug and kiss already. God damn it. Just start making the family already. It's really quiet. Oh, didn't I?
そうだな。
Sure is.
今まで本当に
Thank you for
ありがとう
everything.
ね。あなたが頑張って
Thanks to you, how fun is peaceful
ハル
again.
フェンの街はとっても平和になったんだよ。今はゆっくり休んでね。
Rest up while you have the
もう少
chance,
し
okay?
したら
Before you know
必
it,
ず必ず
I'll be back to wake
私
you
が
up
また起
again.
こしに来るから。
リアス。
私は
I just can't bring myself to give up on alchemy.
確かに力を
I may
失っ
have
た
lost my powers, but so what? All that matters is that I have it easy up till
今
now.
ま
Up
で
till
が特
now.
別だっただけなんだよ。ここからが
Now I'm standing at the real starting line, about to take my first step forward.
最初の一歩を踏み出すんだよ。
Back at last.
戻ってきた。だって、
Oh, when did you two get here? Well, good to see you.
さーて、
Now then, time to buckle down and get back to packing. If I recall, starting from the 8th book on the second shelf, I would need...
持っていく本を。
エル、
Eru, you're not planning to take these books, are you?
持っていくのか？
ああ、も
Of course I am. All the books here are world-class, high-grade literature.
文献ばかりだ。
To keep them sealed away in here would be far too cruel for them.
続けるだけなんだ。でも、
But you can't just take them without saying anything. For your information, I already got permission from Camilla and Randall. Naturally, I promised to share what I learned from this cipher then. Which reminds me, there's something I've been meaning to ask you two. When are we leaving and where are we headed? I will need to pack accordingly. Yeah, right. Well,
それじゃあ
my apologies. Say no more. I understand. This is your hometown after all. How unlike me, allowing myself to jump to conclusions. Slade, I enjoy my time here quite a bit. I do recall being made to say some awful embarrassing things at times, but I meant each and every word. Plus, what's a little bit of physical distance? It doesn't even really count as separation if you think about it.
エル
Oh rats, how careless of me. I seem to have forgotten something. And to realize only now when you two have come all the way out here. Sorry, but I forgot it's very important, so I'm gonna have to dash. Is she gonna be okay? Yeah, no need to
心
worry.
配はいらないさ
Oh, it's a shame for the separation. Oh, this is a save menu. I didn't remember that. Do I have to walk back, or can I just...
どこに行く
Let's just do like this. Let's not worry about much. Nighttime already. Well, I suppose we did visit a lot of places.
そうだな
True. Let's head home and have dinner.
飯にしよう
Everyone's starting to head down their own path. Desna brought us together, and we sort of worked hard as a group to accomplish all sort of things. But at the same time, we also have different goals, our own lives to live, things that are important to each of us individually. My sister, Randolph, Eru, and Heiter know exactly what they have to do and are all putting their all into accomplishing it. But what about me? Finally home. Tadaima, okaeri nasai. You know, I think we should open the shop tomorrow.
無理するな
Only if you're ready. I am. Honestly, it's what I really want to do.
そうか
Yeah? Then let's go
じゃ
for
あ
it.
やるか
And so night stop and it immediately becomes day. No, still night.
私はこれからどうすれば。やっぱりダメだよ。もう絶対寝てますって。大丈夫だって。私の勘が信じられないの？やっぱり気配ないよ。誰だろう。どうしたの？えへへ、来ちゃった。こんな夜遅くに？ 私が何度も諭したんですけど。ね、ちゃんと出てきたでしょ。とにかく奥へ上がって。でも本当に急にどうしたの？ですね、昼間リアさんと会った時になんか
I prefer to not talk in this cutscenes. I'm just enjoying myself. Sorry if it's not good to do that, but
リアスちゃんが心配だって。そこでこの私が善は急げって言ってさ、夜にリアスのとこ行こうって提案したわけ。リアスさん、もし何か悩んでることがあるならぜひお話ししてください。何でも言ってね。みんな、私さ、みんなに言わなくちゃいけないことがあって。実は私、もう錬金術師じゃないんだ。クルシュアがいなくなって力がなくなっちゃって、アトリエも装置も使えなくなったし、錬金術でこの町の力になりたかった。妖精になった家族を取り戻したかった。みんなとだって試してみたかった。今まで助けてもらった分、力になりたかった。みんなの助けになりたいけど、家族も取り戻したくて、ハルフェンも好き。ずっとこの町にいたい。いろんなことが絡まっちゃって、何をとっても何かがダメで、そもそも力だってもう何もなくて。なんだかリアスさんの話を聞いていたら、私昔のことを思い出しちゃいました。私も。やっぱりみんな同じなんだね。みんなの昔のこと。はい、私も昔、今のリアスさんみたいに自分の無力さにどうしようもなくなった時がありました。お母さんを探してた時、自分で解決しなくちゃって気持ちが強すぎて、どんどん泥沼にはまっていって、お母さんは立派な冒険者なのに、私はどうしてってそう思って立ち上がれなくなった時があったんです。けど親友のミミちゃんや周りのみんなが支えてくれて、希望をたくさんもらって、結局お母さんは自分で帰ってきちゃったんですけど、みんながいたから私は諦めないで頑張れたんです。いい話ね。私までジーンってきちゃったよ。私も魔法使い破門されて絶体絶命な時あったんだ。あの時はもう自暴自棄でさ、魔法使いやめるって本気で思ってたんだ。でもアーシャが止めてくれた。アーシャはね、私がやらないって言ってるのに無理やり魔法使いの課題をやらせるのよ。それだけじゃない、私を破門にした大ババ様のところにも一緒に来てお願いしてくれて嬉しかったわ。みんな素敵なお友達がいるね。私にもいるんだ、プラフタ。私の師匠で大切な家族。プラフタは昔すごい錬金術師だったんだけど、私と会った時は本になってて記憶もなかったの。だからプラフタの記憶を取り戻すために人間に戻そうと頑張ったけど、失敗して怒られて。でもそんな私を支えてくれたのもプラフタだったんだよ。ほんと頭上がらないよね。というわけです。リアスちゃん。はい。みんながリアスちゃんに何を言いたいかわかる？頼れってことよ。私たちはね、もう友達なんだからさ、一人で抱え込むな。そうですよ、リアスさん。一人で何でもできる人なんていません。私たちは今では確かに一人前かもしれないけど、最初はみんな誰かに支えてもらってたんだよ。でもさ、最終的には自分で決めるんだよ。人に決めてもらった選択なんて何の意味もないし。 私の選択。リアスさんが考えてそれで決めたことなら、私たちはどんな答えでも喜んで協力します。だって友達だから。私一人じゃなかったんだね。ありがとうみんな。もう大丈夫。私もう一度ちゃんと考えてみる。もうブレたりしないから。
Talk to Slade. He is your one. Everyone has one friend and helped them at the end. And he is your one friend.
私決めたから。どんなに時間がかかっても必ずみんなを助ける。
父さん、この町は俺が守るよ。だから安らかに眠ってくれ。さあ、店に戻って開店準備をしよう。
うん。
Everything is ready? Ready as can be. Man, it feels like it's been so long. I'm all nervous. Here's the start of a brand new day. Mistletoe Miscellaneous is open for business. Good morning. Lesna. Yes, late. We are all going to set off today. Today? So please come to the square. Everyone is waiting for you. Dun, dun, dun.
もう大丈夫。私は決めたから。自分の思いで自分の進む道筋を。リアスちゃん、スレイさん、改めて聞くよ。
Yes, late. Let me ask you once more. Will you come with us on our journey?
ありがとう。
Lesna, I really appreciate the offer.
でも
But I'll have to ask you to wait a little longer. I want to stay here in Halfine until it's
こ
fully
の町で
restored.
一人前になるまでここにいたい。私はこの
This
町
is
で
my
生まれ育
hometown,
って
after all. I couldn't give it up on it, even when I lost it 12 years
ここに
ago.
戻ってきた。私はこの
I
町が
love
好
this
き。
town. I love my sister and Randolph and all the
こ
people
の
who
町の
live
人たちが
here.
大好きなんだ。妖精さんのこと
And
も
I promise to bring back everyone who was turning to fairies. I might ask for assistance with that at some
いつか
point,
お願いしたい。
if you don't mind.
でも
But before I do, I have to look deeper into what happened here. There are still many things I don't understand.
いろいろ分かってからお願いしたいんだ。錬金術だって
I'm
まだ
not giving
諦
up
め
on
てないよ。
alchemy either, which is another reason why I need more
もう
time.
少しだけ時間が欲しい。この町の
Once the
復興
town
を
is full
手伝って
restored and I learn more about the ruins and deepen my understanding of
遺跡だっ
alchemy,
て調べまくって錬金術をもっと深く知って私の中で
when things are a little calmer within my heart, I'll be sure to join you. Promise.
約束するよ。
俺もリアスと同
My
じ
answer
答
is
え
the
だ。
same as her. I want to protect this town as my dad did before me.
父さんが守ってくれたこの町を今度は俺が。それにリアスと約束してるんだ。
And I made a promise to Rias, no matter how long it takes, we will bring her grandpa back.
どんなに時間がかかっても。だから俺は
So until then, I'm
そ
going
の
to
時
stay
ま
by
で
her
リアスの
side.
隣にいる。
Okay,
分かった
I
よ。
heard you loud and clear.
だから
So I want you to have
これを
this.
受け取って。これは
Is this candy?
私のアトリエ
It's a
に
candy
繋が
that
る
is connected to my atelier.
口に
Put it in
入れ
your
れば
mouth and you'll be transported there instantly. Don't ask how this works.
必要な時
Use it whenever you like. I'm sure it will come in handy with your alchemy studies.
錬金術の修練にも役に立つと思うんだ。同じことを
And for sure, if anything comes up, just ask. We might even have a few favors to ask ourselves.
私たちからも何かあるかもしれないし。ありがとう。
Thank you.
ありがとう。
Yes, thanks everyone.
もっともっと
I will study extra hard until I got the skills to be able to help you too. Then I'll be sure to make good use of this. You better. It's a promise, okay?
約束だから。まるで
It's like it was all a dream from the moment I met Slade and started using
錬
alchemy.
金術を使い始めてから。
I don't know if I need
ク
to
ル
read
シュ
this
ワを
one.
倒してその力を失うまで、今では何もかもが幻のように感じられる。けれども今でも確実に私の心に刻まれているものがある。それはその間にできたかけがえのない友達とたくさんの絆、そして苦楽を共にした思い出の数々。すべてのものが移ろい消えていくこの世界で決して消えることがないもの、それが思いと絆なんだと思う。どんなに遠く離れていても決して途切れることはなく、心の中に灯る温かな光の源。今日もその明かりに照らされながら私は精一杯生きていくんだ。
Ta-da! The end credits. Yeah! I may have to mute this because copyright. Let me lower the volume a little bit so I can talk on top of it. Just a second. Holy shit, this is loud. Let me do it like this. Then this. Okay. I love this game. I genuinely love this game. I don't think I like it as much as like Ayesha or Rorana, but this was such a fun game. I do think a lot of my problems may have been because I stream it, so I feel like I have a responsibility to keep rushing forward instead of taking my time, just exploring. Like, we pretty much never grinded the dungeons aside from when we really needed something there, like just for fun. Normally, I would have done like the dungeon for like 5 hours on a night just for fun. And that does hurt the game a little bit for me, but that's me problem, not the game. The game itself was great. Let's talk. Where do I want to start? Let's talk with music. Is always great. Gust has not made a single game with a bad soundtrack, and that's not gonna change. God, I love Gust soundtracks. Artonelico is so fucking amazing. But yeah, amazing soundtrack. We don't need to talk more. It's fucking amazing. I'm probably gonna be checking an album after this. Visuals. I do think the visuals in this game are quite weak. Maybe because the texture are kind of weak. It feels like it's a PlayStation 3 game. I feel like I could grab my copy of Meruru that I have on my PS3, boot up, and the polygon count is not gonna be that different. On the characters, on the... Maybe it is. Maybe I just have like... What's the word? Rose tinted glasses? Maybe. The word is kind of good, but like compared to Yumi or Aiza is not as good. But this is also a smaller spin-off, so I guess it makes sense. The characters' animation expression, on the other hand, were amazing. I just... Like the amount of times where I was just in love with the expressions of Eru and Rias. Holy shit, so many times. They how do I say this? They really did the best they could with the budget and did a really good job. The 2D visuals don't need to say. The CG look phenomenal. The UI, the icons, everything looks great. The animations of the attacks in battle were some of them were really cool, and I have gushed, and I'm gonna gush it again. I love how when you do the multi-attacks, you like start the animation of the first one, then do the animation of the second, and then finish the animation of the first one. I love shit like this. It changes nothing, but it just looks amazing. A lot of the cutscenes in this game did look good. They really did a good job with what they have. And I do understand that this game was made with a smaller budget than the other games in the series. And they did a good job. Oh, I really enjoy my time with this game. And compare, like, I love Ryza, but I could not bother to buy the second and third game, and I could not bother to finish Yumiya, but I did finish this game. And if I have not been streaming, I would probably have finished this game with double the play time. I want to talk characters, but let's leave that for last because that's probably the biggest thing. Gameplay-wise, combat, exploration, and alchemy. Exploration is weak. Exploration was weak. The maps were not interesting. It was very simple. I don't like the gathering in this game. I don't like how you can gather 1 point and get like 50 items and 7 different items. Every zone in 5 minutes I would gather 30 different things. It feels like every individual item doesn't matter because you leave the place with a bucket of 500 items. On the other games, older games, you would get a new item. Okay, let's go back to the fucking story. Fuck. Many months have passed and the town has grown much bigger. As for us, months. Did you get your first kid? The music in this game is great. Like his head looks good, but the texture in his outfit looks bad. This is what I mean. The designs of the new characters are good. I do kind of prefer the more old style of character design they made for the protagonist. Yes, it's much more closer to Ryza than it is to like Ayesha or Rorona Meruru. But that's just personal preference. Ooh. Legends, what? Reference book written by Riz and the others. Oh, like the CG, like this image is beautiful. I love the CGs in this game. Are we gonna get at the end? Nowadays, games don't do the ends anymore. I hope there is. Sorry, that was just me. Oh, Finn, yeah. Nice. We got at the end. Stay under the end. Oh, it's still there on the bottom right. I am covering it. I'm sorry. Clearing the game has unlocked the following. You can now select charismatic difficulty. The extra menu has been added to the title menu. New outfits have been unlocked for each character. Can I have a pause and continue after A previous locked part of the story will now be playable. Restart the game, following money, SP, guide. Create a new save file on a would you like? Yes. What do you mean new story? Okay, let's continue talking while I'm here. Where were we? Gameplay. Yeah, I think the exploration is not as strong as the other games. I do think the exploration items could be a bit more interesting. I think Ryza was the one where you could generally craft different things to game. I'm trying to have a talk. Ryza, I think, have this thing where you could craft different properties into the exploration items, and it would change improve the quality of the traits you get, improve the level, improve the chance of rare items, and you could have different levels in each of them. I think that's much more interesting. I think they really should at some point really improve. I think exploration is something that Atelier does from the beginning, and until like I think Firis, they never really care to make into an interesting system. And I think this game has a little bit of things, but it's still not enough to be interesting. I do prefer the maps like this. I don't like the gigantic open world map that they have been doing recently. Here is a bunch of smaller maps. I do prefer that, but that's a personal thing. Let's talk alchemy. I don't particularly like the alchemy system in this game because I don't like the color system, but most of all, I think the biggest problem for me is the catalyst system. The catalyst system completely breaks the alchemy system in half. The fact that you can use a catalyst to bring any item into any recipe is completely broken. Completely broken. And until you are at the end of the game, the main way for you to get catalysts is farming a random dungeon. I don't like that. I don't like the idea of me grinding materials for pure RNG with no way of helping to just get items that will completely break the system. I don't like the catalyst system. The color system itself is not bad. I do like how you can purposely not use the right colors to try to conserve a trait. I do like how they finally brought back the trait system, trait combinations. I really love. My favorite system is still Ayesha's system. I love Ayesha's system. It's so fun. But the biggest problem with the alchemy system is still the fact that since we don't have a time limit, there is no pressure to try to be efficient. And yeah, on the Mystery Trilogy, they did try a different way by doing like a mini-game time limit thing, which was interesting by itself, but I still prefer the Ayesha. This one is not worse than Ayesha. The colors do add a little bit more of complexity, and I really like how you can use the middle color to manipulate the color of the result. But I feel like there is maybe not enough times in this game where you create an item to make an item to make an item. I feel like there is maybe not enough synthesized materials, but maybe that could be because I didn't explore the system enough. And the reason why I did not explore the system enough is because the fairies completely broke the system. The fact that before reaching the end of the game, we could just make whatever the fuck we want, put into the fairies factory, and it results into a genuinely good item. That annoys me so much. We make some really fun items at the beginning of the game and at the end of the game, but the middle of the game was just me making whatever, give to the fairy, don't give a fuck, here you go. I also really hate how long it took me to get the ore that gave us the fourth material. And when we unlock it, we already have the materials for the fifth one. I think that's my fault. I think we probably could have unlocked the fourth or before. and I somehow miss it. I don't know how I miss it, because I think I tried to explore everything, but I do think I missed it. I think that was a big problem with the pacing of the equipment. But the fact that you can get some good fairies and completely ignore the Alchemist system is so annoying. I don't like it. I also think the items should be stronger. I feel like the fact that we could have made, like, even if we have not used the Flame of Origin, we could have won the final boss without having used any offensive items. And I don't like that. For me, your end game build should be around having really, really good items. Because that's Atelier, that's alchemy. I want items to be the center of my build. Now, that doesn't mean it always needs to be like that. But if you are playing on very hard, if you're playing on the hardest difficult, it should be like that. This game, let's talk about combat. This game needs to be at least 5 times harder on the hardest vehicle. The difficult we have should have been the difficult of the normal, and there should be still have a hard and a very hard. The only point in the entire game where we have any difficult was the final boss of chapter 6, which was the 2 alchemists. And the only reason I think we have difficult was because I was underprepared, because I ignored preparation, because I just slapped shit on the fairy and went. The fact that I grab a ring of boost drop rate and I never change even for the final boss, and that was not a problem, is annoying. I do think this game should push you more. But with that said, the biggest target audience of Atelier is not people who want difficult games. This is the casual series. This is made to be an easier game, and that's completely okay. I like easy games and I like hard games. I prefer hard games. I love Atelier for the team and everything around it. But I do have to. And I do understand that Atelier is to be on the easier side, and that's completely okay. I do prefer when it's the harder side. Like, Ayesha have like a book series on the second version, the one on the Vita. And on the book, the final chapter of the book have 4 special boss fights. Doing those 4 special boss fights was one of the best experiences I had with Atelier, and they were really fucking hard. Like, doing those on a save file is pretty much, or you're using a full guide or you're in Game Plus. Not using a guide, unfamiliar with the game, blind playthrough, first playthrough, you are not beating those 4. Absolutely not. And I kind of want shit like that. And maybe there is shit like that. Maybe if I press continue, it's gonna unlock like a special level 99 dungeon, and maybe if I go to that level 99 dungeon, I'm gonna get that experience. Maybe. I don't know. But for the main, does the main story need to be difficult? Maybe not. I'm just conflicted with myself. But I understand that this is not a problem of the game, it's a problem of me. Let's talk about the combat. I like the combat system. I wish it had been a little bit more complex. The third game in the mystery series, which is the one with the paintings, it has a similar combat like this, where you have a front line of 3 and a back line of 3. And in that game, the back line of 3 have a bunch of special... Every character have active skills and reactive skills. The active skills was the skill you use when they're in the front of the party, and the reactive skills happen when they're in the back of the party. And the reactive skills would be something like, if the character in the front party uses a fire skill, then you use this skill and it goes on top, and you create these chain reactions that are really, really cool. And I feel like this system that we have here is a weaker version of that system. The interesting systems in here are... I love the multi-action where you are combining everyone to make big turns. I love the bursts where you create these really cool special attacks. Level 2 unite attacks, the burst attacks look great. But I do think I prefer a little bit more of constantly action. But I guess I also did not use the interruption system enough, maybe. I don't know. The tile system, the passive abilities that happens on the turn order, and then you manipulate the turn order to get the good effects on the correct characters. I feel like throughout the entire fucking game, that system never was relevant. I feel like that system needs to have a lot more impact, and I wish the game have more ways for me to manipulate turn order for that system to make more sense. That system is here because that's a system from Resleriana. It's a system from the gacha. And even though I only played the gacha for a week, I remember the gacha having a lot more abilities, a lot more skills centered around turn manipulation. If you're gonna bring that system here, I do think that having that be an important system and having turn manipulation being an important system should be a bit more, a bigger role in the game. I am mostly criticizing because I like the game. That is how I should like the game, because I like the game. I believe the game can do better. If I am going here and say I don't think the game can do better, that's probably because I don't like it. But I like it. I just want to make that clear. This is not coming out of hate. I love Atelier. I absolutely love. I enjoyed this game. I can't. Do I want to try going for 100%? Maybe. If I do, I'm gonna do it on my free time. I kind of don't want to do. Let's talk characters. 90% of the characters in the game are cameos from other ateliers. I am fine with that system. I enjoy the cameos. I love the characters. But you do have to acknowledge that when you're doing things like that, that hurts character development. Because Totori, Wimbell, Reyes, and Sophie cannot have character development because their characters are done. Which means they're there as supporting characters for the development of other characters. And there are only two main characters in this game, Slade and Reyes. And on isolation, both of them are honestly really good. I love both of these characters. I would love to see a sequel. If there is a sequel with those two as main characters, I'm absolutely buying and streaming. They are genuinely good main characters. Honestly, like, they are honestly top rank. I do think Slade is a bit of in the background, but then comes the big question. How much of Slade being the background and how much of Reyes being the true protagonist is because I choose Reyes at the start of the game. If I do a New Game Plus and then do a playthrough with Slade as the main character, how different are the cutscenes going to be? Because a lot of the story is centered around the alchemy. But it is centered around the alchemy because that's the story, or is because I choose Reyes, and if I have choose Slade, it would be more about the guy's course and the guardian and the role of protector. I don't know. All of those cutscenes we have with Reyes being unsure about what she's gonna do, in doubt. Would we have different cutscenes with Slade? I don't know. I am genuinely interested, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to do a full playthrough just because of that. I love the social link system of the game. I don't love the system. The system is not... It's not a system. It's just every chapter you unlock a cutscene. That's not a system. I do enjoy the cutscenes. I do enjoy those because Atelier should not be about a grand adventure to save the world. It should be a slice of life of the people living in the town. And those cutscenes did exactly that, and I like that for it. I do think it does hurt a little bit because they are cameos, so they don't have a character to develop, so it's mostly just staying where they start, which does hurt a bit in my opinion, but that's okay. The supporting cast, Camilla, Randolph, and Heiter were honestly really good. Eero was, for me, the standout character. I was genuinely surprised with how much I like her by the end. Pretty much every single cutscene of her, I enjoy it. I do wish Camilla have a little bit more. I do think she could have used a few more scenes. I feel like she's like the bottom of the list. Heiter doesn't really have that much, but that's mostly because his stuff goes at the end. I do generally enjoy his story. the Hythe story, the backstory, the lore of the old city, Kershaw, Arma, all good, all great. I do. If there is a sequel of Slade and Rias, and you told me that we are gonna explore more of the backstory, what happened with Kershaw, how did he change, I'm completely okay with it. Let's fucking do it. I like it. My throat is hurting. I'm talking too much. In general, really good game, but it does get held back by a few things that I feel like this game is not as polished and ambitious as I hoped for, which makes sense when you think that this is a spin-off and not a mainline. I just wanted this to be a mainline because this is a good game. These games can hold itself by being a mainline. I do wish it have a little bit more original characters and a bit less dependent on the other characters, but that's okay. If it's an excuse to make good 3D models of old games so we can make remakes, yes, give me a Aisha remake. I need it. But yeah, this is a great game. Do I recommend this game? Absolutely. I would recommend you to play the rest of the franchise first, because this is more a game you play to relax after playing the other games. This is a much more light game in pretty much every aspect, but it's still a great game. Yeah, great. It's just good. I'm just trying to find other ways to say in the same words. Good game, have a great time. Wish it have a little bit more, but still, I get it. I think we should stop here for today. Yeah. The next game I'm gonna be streaming will be Langrisser. There are 2 more games for me to stream on the Sega Genesis, which are Langrisser 1 and Langrisser 2. In the middle of those, I'm gonna start the SNS games, probably with RPG called Cyber Knight, but we will see when we get there. So, as always, thank you very much for watching today's stream. If you're interested in watch more of my content live, I try to stream on Twitch every day. If you're interested in watch some of my old content, I try to archive everything on my YouTube channel. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully you will join me tomorrow. Bye bye.